Hello, this is OJ, friend of KJ and Bob, here in Ohio. In my previous video, I shared a story about God telling me to put my arm around someone at church. Well, guess what? It happened again. Yeah. My wife and I belonged to a church where we participated on the worship team. But one Sunday we had the day off, and we were just sitting in the audience. And just as happened in the previous experience at the conference, while we were singing one of the songs, before the preaching came, the Lord told me to put my arm around the guy next to me. He was younger and had his wife with him. I assumed it was his wife. And I did the same thing as last time. I resisted doing that until the end of the song, or the song ended, and then the preaching started. And then after the preaching, the same song came on again. And I had the same sense and heard the same words. Put my arm around this guy. It's from the Lord, said that. So I finally did that. I could tell something impacted him, affected him. And as soon as the song was over, the preacher invited people to come forward and to receive Christ, and they immediately, him and his wife, both went up. The pastor told me afterward that the guy told him that it was because someone had put their arm around him, and it just initiated him and his wife going up front. That's what triggered that. It just gave him the feeling that, yes, this is what we're supposed to do. So they ended up joining the church. They received Christ, joined the church, and got involved in youth ministry. They lived right down the road. And so they became an important part of that church and had a relationship with the Lord. Initiated by someone putting their arm around them. Someone that didn't feel like doing that. I can't help but feel awkward with those kinds of things. But often when God initiates me to do something, I ask him to. But when he does, it's not quite what I expected or the way I expected, and it's a little bit awkward. It's kind of humbling. But that's the way God works. You know, he doesn't work with what makes us look good. And maybe not feel so good at first. But it has the effect that he wanted. He initiates things. So listen to God. Read your Bible. Pray. Listen to God. God bless.